Hi there. We're continuing on in a series of preparation techniques and insights for our Deep Dive Sadhana retreat, with the purpose of helping you harness the real power of the meditation and yoga techniques you already know, and in doing so, enable yourself to touch the kind of silence that is thrilling, the kind of feeling that is, here I am home and now everything's all right. So I once asked one of my teachers, Chris Barrington, how you actually know whether your sadhana is working. Because I was having great experiences in my meditation. It was light, it was amazing exhilaration, it was a feeling of confidence and beauty and so many wonderful things. But how was it actually touching soul force? Was it touching that which is really intrinsic to us? So I said to him, how do you tell? And he said to me, Andrew, very good question. In fact, I asked precisely the same question to my teacher, Mansukji's father, Chokanbai. And he in turn said, very good question. So, would you like to hear the answer? His answer was very, very special and has stayed with me for many years. It is simply, if your meditation, your yoga is taking you somewhere of value, then with whatever experience you're having, lights, love, joy, stillness, knowing, whatever that experience is, along with it will be a deep, abiding fullness that is so still. It holds you, embraces you, and you know all is well. Stillness. So here I am in India, continuing a pilgrimage to discover more of India's amazing secrets to give to the West, and just as the West has given so many secrets of the external world to humanity. And one of the great discoveries of the yogic background is that inside us all is that place of stillness. Now, Ramana Maharishi, the great mystic, aged 16, arrived in Tiruvannamalai at the slopes of Mount Arunachala, and he fell into the experience of the radiant inner presence, the radiant inner self, the radiant field, whatever you want to call it, and he stayed there. For 23 years, he didn't say a word because that place was so precious. I wonder if I can give you a meditation that helps you find exactly this place and gives you some tips towards it. So in our Deep Dive Sadhana retreat, our intention is to help you use the sadhana you've already got to get to that place. And the reason is because most of us, over the last 4 years, tumultuous, have gained many techniques. And how do you choose the right one? How do you make sure that actually you're getting to the right place? We want to help you refine your existing sadhana, give you templates so that you know which of your techniques to use under which circumstances, and then in a series of progressive circumstances, sessions, take you into the essence of yourself. Without needing to learn new techniques, that will come in our next phase, but simply being able to be yourself, your stillness, and humming in resonance with many other people. So for those of you who've got a reasonably practiced sadhana, this is for you. This is your opportunity to go into stillness. Let's meditate together for a moment. I invite you to make sure that you're in a position where your spine is upright, back of neck is long, chin is horizontal, and do whatever you need to do. Maybe a few moments, pause the video for a second, do some movements to activate your body and some breath to feel strong and complete. Do that, and then join me in a moment of quiet. Let your spine become tall and strong, and maybe a living, vibrant, blazing pillar of light inside you. Whoa, amazing. Holding your head gracefully. resting, mind becomes a cathedral in which your breath can flow into. And perhaps even feel that you're drawing prana inwards with each breath into the cathedral of your mind, the ajna center. And light comes into this cathedral on each life-filled breath, life force traveling inwards, embedding itself in there. Your cathedral of manas, the mind, becoming alive, susurrating with stillness and light. And gradually you become, I'm here. And then if heart is the place where you most connect, allow yourself to be guided and nourished down towards the heart. If ajna is the place where you most connect, let life force continue to draw you into the cathedral of now ajna. As you approach either ajna or heart, knock on the door of these special, special places and ask for permission to enter. Perhaps send some gratitude to the presence of your great self who lies within them. And of course, the answer is yes, please enter. Do so, ajna or heart. Allow yourself to be in a place which for you is special. It may be a place that's filled with light. It may be a place that feels like nature, yet alive and alive and alive. And gently, I'd like to invite you to imagine that there is a figure walking through this place. And this figure is you in your most connected state. Notice your posture. Notice how you breathe. Notice the flavor of the subtle energy field in which you walk and move. The part of you that is infinitely connected, there within. Notice the expression on their face. How do they gaze towards you? Oh, so much love. What are their emotions? And what is their mind? And I'd like to invite you to do something very special now. Let that figure sit or stand in their full connectedness, in which they are absolutely in tune with all that life is, with the very presence of soul force. Be there. And suddenly, let stillness surround them, be within them, be fully present. Let them be there in their meditative state, engulfed in the stillness which is the presence of soul force. Feel their delight, their wonder, which never fades, no matter how often you touch this incredible place. Stillness, love, surrounded by the fullness of original stillness. Gaze at them and see if you can feel some of the incredible beauty of that stillness that surrounds them. And maybe you find yourself gently moving towards that realm of stillness and gently maybe sending some love, sending some gratitude, and perhaps even finding yourself merging into that stillness too. And there you are, now free, blazing with light perhaps, or love, or the sounds of this cosmic creation, but in amongst it all, so utterly full and still. The sounds around us are all helping us stay fully present in our stillness. And gently let that stillness now rest in your own body. Let you now feel as if the stillness is energizing this body that you're sitting within. Your heart or your ajna become a place from which stillness emanates and it charges up. Yeah, the heart area, or yeah, the mind and the head. They meet. Mind meets heart, heart meets head. Spine is wreathed in stillness and light and life force. Shoulders, torso, arms, awake, alive. Face, senses, awake, alive. Abdomen, sacral region, legs, feet. You are awake and alive. Fantastic. And stillness rests in every soul, every cell. It's a stillness that brings you alive, makes you vibrant, makes you strong. And as you do so, you breathe in, feeling strong and strength, and breathe out, letting yourself be fully charged. Yes, perhaps a smile graces the sides of your mouth. Perhaps your fingers and toes move, and as you open your eyes, welcome a world of connectedness into your life. And ready, stand up, ready to engage in a new way of living. This is stillness. It's not always possible for us to experience it ourselves, but we can at any point come back into the experience of our inner teacher, themselves experiencing the presence of deeply diving into their sadhana. And that's our journey up until June. I look forward to exploring this remarkable field with you again, and perhaps again. See you very soon.